lost in the dark. It was just past midnight when Emma found herself standing in front of the old Harper House. The weather had turned foul. A relentless drizzle blurred the streetlights, and a cold wind rattled the skeletal branches of the nearby trees. Locals often whispered about the house, claiming it was cursed, that anyone who ventured inside after dark never came out the same, or at all. Emma didn't believe in those stories. Tonight was about proving something to herself, about facing fears she'd been running from for years. She took a deep breath and pushed open the creaking gate. The path was overgrown, the garden long abandoned. Her footsteps echoed on the cracked stone walkway as she approached the front door, which hung slightly ajar. A pungent scent of damp wood and mildew filled the air. With her flashlight trembling in her hand, Emma stepped inside. The floorboards moaned under her weight, and her breath came out in small puffs, visible in the chilly air. The beam of light danced over peeling wallpaper, shattered picture frames, and broken furniture covered in dust sheets. She recalled the stories. The house had belonged to the Harpers, a family who vanished one stormy night decades ago, leaving everything behind as if frozen in time. No bodies, no clues, just a mystery swallowed by silence. Emma moved cautiously toward the staircase. A sudden noise made her freeze, a faint whisper that seemed to come from upstairs. "Go back," it hissed, barely audible. Her heart hammered against her ribs, but something inside pushed her forward. As she climbed, the temperature dropped sharply. A chill wrapped around her like icy fingers. Halfway up, the stair creaked loudly, and the flashlight flickered. She steadied her breath and reached the landing. The upstairs corridor stretched out in shadows, the only light coming from the faint glow of her failing flashlight. The doors lining the hallway were closed, except one at the far end, slightly open, revealing nothing but darkness. Drawn by a force she couldn't explain, Emma approached the door. As she stepped inside, the air thickened, making it hard to breathe. The room was empty except for an old rocking chair that slowly began to move back and forth, creaking eerily. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind her. Emma spun around, pounding on the wood, yelling for help, but the house swallowed her voice. The chair stopped, and an oppressive silence fell. Then she heard it. A faint crying, soft but persistent, coming from the corner of the room. Emma's flashlight caught something there. A small, broken music box, its lid slowly opening and closing on its own. The crying grew louder, turning into whispers that circled her. "Why are you here? You shouldn't be here." Panic surged. Emma rushed to the door, but it wouldn't budge. She banged her fists, desperate to escape. The whispers became voices, angry and accusing. Suddenly, the room plunged into darkness. When the light returned, Emma found herself alone, but not quite. The room was covered in strange symbols drawn in what looked like dried blood. Her skin crawled. A cold breath brushed past her neck, and a voice, soft, almost tender, whispered, "You belong here now." The door creaked open slowly. Emma didn't hesitate. She bolted down the stairs, tripping and stumbling in the dark. She burst through the front door into the rain-soaked night and ran, not looking back until she reached the safety of the street lamps. But the next morning, the Harper House stood silent and empty once again, the gate swinging slowly on its hinges. Emma was gone, as if swallowed by the night itself. leaving behind only a faint, haunting melody drifting from the broken music box on the porch.